streak record? We'll see right after this. Chris Young is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he's safe. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. Ready now, Yasiel Puig comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First offering on its way. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Perella will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Jose Perella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jose Perella is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Set to get his day started, Austin Barnes, batting just a notch below .300 so far on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running.
The batter.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Taylor is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Margot is there, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Will Myers. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Second baseman.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Another beautiful day here in San Diego as we get a look at La Jolla Cove, and we're all set to begin the top of the third from Petco. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Margot facing back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped him up. Hosmer is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Austin Barnes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perella has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Kershaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Margot on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. In now is A.J. Ellis. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Popped up. And there's out number 2. Chase Headley is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 balls and a strike to Chase Headley. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this.柯簫answers the call from the and here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough. At the plate, Jose Pirela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
台赌实时最气。没听见。
虎阳开来就说，如果你有在其他地方签约。
batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat,柯簫. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now batting,柯簫. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Way out in front.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Pirela has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they now lead by 9.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Clayton Kershaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a strike. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Padres.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Spangenberg becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-0 now.
鸡掰，妈裁判鸡巴毛。
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Kershaw gets the sign with the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is under it. And the inning is over. 3 up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Margot is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away, as he'll hold on at third base. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies.
生命实况，生命台，生命做实况。
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A high fastball is in there. Galvis behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Alex Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Jose Torres comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Kershaw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Heading after it is Margot. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot on his horse, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Pirela. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that thing.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final. Here's Will Myers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Padres down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it. but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
恭喜
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. Carter Capps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carter. Up.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Andrew Cole will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 60, Andrew Cole.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding. Andrew Cole will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. In now is A.J. Ellis. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Jake Marisnick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Marisnick.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Barnes comes up with it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The winning pitcher is Clayton.